Hi friends, it's Maya. We are pickling cucumbers today. Here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna start with peeling, taking the skin off the cucumber. And these cucumbers I bought at Costco. I think for $3.99, I think. Something like that. Go check out my last haul that I did and you'll see. I'm actually waiting for the one to work. So I have to thinly slice these. So I'm trying my best. I don't know if that is thin enough, right? I'm gonna try and see if I can go thinner. The water is boiling, my friends, so sorry about that noise in the background. I should have waited. Oh, this looks thin enough. Oh, here comes a beautiful child to help me. Okay, so here it is. I'm only using half of the cucumber, right? I'm not using the whole thing. I'm using half. So this recipe is not my own, guys, I must tell you, right? And pickling, you saw my last video of we pickling vegetables, and it's so easy and so delicious, honestly. And then one of my subscriber, behave yourself, Pie9, suggested a recipe, and so this is the recipe I'm trying. So he said to slice it up. I think he said to slice them like round, so I'm kind of giving it a little bit of a shape just to be fancy. Okay, and I'm thinly slicing these, right? And this is just half a cucumber I'm using. I went to the Dollar Tree yesterday and picked up some I don't want to go too thick, and I picked up some like jars, some, what do you call it, mason jars. I picked up some mason jar from the Dollar Tree yesterday so that I could put my pickled onions, my pickled cucumbers in, right? Here we go, nicely sliced. Now I'm gonna grab my jar. Oh, I need to get some sugar as well. So I'm gonna grab my jar. My jar is right here. I'm gonna load this in. Dun, dun, dun. And these are the jars that I bought at the Dollar Tree for $1.50. And this is English cucumber, so I'm using. You can use the regular cucumbers. I can't remember what it's called now, but this is the English cucumber I'm using, the long one. And I bought this from Costco. It tends to be firmer at Costco. However, I just find cucumbers are not as firm as they used to be. I guess because it's other seasons also that they have to freeze them to import them. That's just my theory, I don't know. Okay, so thinly sliced. Again, of course, I'm finishing this up. And then, let me just do this quickly. Use the whole cucumber. I was going to do half, and then I just kind of changed my mind and just use up the whole thing. Right? Thanks to Pie9, who suggested this recipe. It's funny how we're going back to basic, right? Because I'm sure someone's grandma somewhere used to do these things. This is not a thing for us in the old country. So we eat a lot of cucumbers, but we eat cucumbers, but I don't think we have ever pickled it, or maybe they did. As Pie9 suggested, is half a cup of hot water, and this water has been boiled, so I'm gonna pour half a cup in here, and don't want it too much. So half cup of hot water. I think that's perfect, and I'm gonna grab the vinegar. So this is just hot water, and then I have the vinegar here, right? And I have the sugar as well, so I'm going to put 3 tablespoons of sugar. I don't know if one comes before the other, but here we go. I'm gonna put half a cup of water in here. Whoop. I hope this is big enough. And then half a cup of vinegar. Right. So equal parts, right, my friends? And this is my friend Pine Nine's recipe, as I told you. So I'm just copying it, but I have to give Pine Nine their flowers, right? Okay, so I'm gonna pour this in there. This is vinegar. Ooh, that looks good. Okay, and then I'm gonna put the sugar in, and he's suggesting 3, and the recipe says 3 tablespoons. That's what Pine Nine says. So if this doesn't come out right, then we'll blame Pine Nine, right? Okay. 1, 2, 3 tablespoons of sugar. Okay. One of the things that was also suggested, my friends, is to add some sushi ginger. Now, I thought it's just regular ginger, but no. So I'm glad that I saved these little packages. So these are ginger, right? These are pieces of ginger that I got with when I order food from the Chinese food. And so I keep the packages, right? So I'm just going to open this package. I don't know if it's enough ginger for this recipe, but this is all I have, and I'm going to put it in. And it's a process to making sushi ginger. I did not go into that process. I just use this package, but in the future I will. I'm going to place the lid on here now, right? And make sure this is nice. And I'm gonna shake it up. You saw when we pickled the vegetables the last time, so it's close to the same recipe, but I would never think about adding ginger into this. So this is going to be beautiful, I think. I don't know if I put too much cucumbers now for this such a small jar, but we'll see if we can incorporate the sugar. Look, the ginger is kind of flowing through it, right? Yeah. Yes. So Pine Nine had said to add half a cup of sushi ginger, but that's all the ginger I have, so that's all I'm going to do. But in the future I'll definitely make some sushi ginger and add it to this recipe, right? Because I love pickles and I love cucumbers as well, and so this is one of those recipes that I think I'm going to enjoy, right? And definitely will come back and tell you our taste, right? So now I think it's incorporated enough. All right, because all the sugar and the sushi, the ginger and the cucumbers and the vinegar, it's all in here, right? The Pine Nine, if I screwed up on this recipe, I apologize. I apologize for that, but I always like to try simple things. I like to try things that are cheap, right? Because not all of us can afford expensive stuff, right? So I'm always looking for simple stuff. If you notice in my videos, I don't go overboard with things, and so this is a great recipe to add to my cooking skills. Okay, so my friends, I'm going to put this away. I'm going to put it in the fridge for a bit, leave it there so it can do its thing, and then I'll let you know how it tastes, okay? Here we go. Okay, my friends, here's the pickled cucumbers that we did yesterday. This is now 24 hours in the fridge, and I mean, if I left it a little bit longer, it's going to be pickles, but we're just going to open it. Make sure it's at the top. Oh, yes. And remember, this was a recipe from Pine Nine. Oh, it's nice and juicy, man. Ooh. Right? And I did put some ginger in there, and it's all nice. So we're just going to taste test it and let you know what this thing is like. I like it so far. Let me smell it. Oh, smell this. Oh, yeah, baby. All right. I'm going to taste test it. I'm going to grab a fork for my tester here. Taste this. Okay. What do you think? You taste the, what do you taste? Oh, this is nice.
Yes, it's very nice. It tastes like butter pickles.
Mm-hmm.
If it sits for a little bit longer, it'll definitely be.
Turn pickles. This is delicious.
It's sweet. It's nice and sweet.
It's sweet. It's delicious. I don't taste the ginger. I didn't put too much ginger in there, so I'm not tasting the ginger. But I'm definitely, if you left this in there a little bit longer, you would have made yourself some pickles. So I think I've made myself some pickles actually. This would be delicious on a nice burger, right?
Definitely.
Let me have some more. I see you're eating 2 pieces. You must like it. Good. I like it. Just want to say thank you, Pie9, for suggesting this. And go out and try it, my friends. You won't be disappointed. It's absolutely delicious. Good for burgers, good for salads. Honestly, really, really nice. Thank you for watching, my friends. You'll see me in the next video.